Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Humans are social animals, and with the coming of social media, we are meeting more and more people virtually and also in real lives. Therefore, every time we meet new people, we need to introduce ourselves. This is the basis of how we start a conversation. You cannot directly jump into what you have to talk to, it does not give a right impression. Therefore, introduction becomes important. So in this video we are going to talk about how can you introduce yourselves. Introduction can be of different types. It completely depends on the situation that you are in. If you are in a job interview, you are going to introduce yourself in a different way. But if you are meeting your friends and family, you will introduce in a different way. If you are meeting your neighbors, you will introduce yourself in a different way. And if you are meeting a stranger, it is completely different from the other situations that I talked about right now. So today we are going to look at the basic introduction, and in the upcoming videos we are going to talk about introduction in particular situations. That is going to be very beneficial, so stay tuned. What makes you different from other people? Of course, the first thing is your name. So when you are going to introduce yourself, we begin with a name. Always write it as a fact that when you're going to introduce yourself, you begin with your name. There are different ways in which you can tell your name to the person you're talking to. You can write down the different ways in which we can tell our name to the person we are talking to and then decide what suits you best. So the different ways in which you can tell your name is, you can say that my name is Alex, or I am Alex, or you can put the contraction for I am and say I'm Alex. And if your name is difficult and people struggle to pronounce it, you can say, my name is Alex, but some people find it hard to say it, therefore you can call me A. I know it might sound funny because Alex is not a very difficult name to pronounce, but it is just an example. The next thing to talk about in an introduction is the location. Your current location as well as the country or the city in which you were born, as both of them tell a lot about you. There are a number of ways in which you can talk about your location. You can say, I am from Australia, or I'm from Australia, I come from Australia, or I was raised in Australia, or I grew up in Australia, or I spent my childhood in Australia, or can you tell me another one? Write it down in the comment section below if you have another way in which you can talk about your location. And if you have to talk about your current location and your country of birth in one go, you can say, I'm currently living in Australia, but I was born in India. This is it for today's video. Write down your introduction and put it down in the comment section below. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos in which we are going to talk about introduction in different situations. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.